Hey guys, it's Monica at Academic Phoenix Plus, and welcome to a special episode. This time I am actually here to say thank you so much. I hit a really big milestone in YouTube. And what is that milestone? 60,000 subscribers. And I just wanted to say thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to thank you with a special Maya tutorial. So what I did was create this little 3D model, and I used the MASH network to demonstrate how much 60,000 people look like. And it is an amazing number to see that there's 60,000 people out there that actually watched my videos and felt it was worth it to hit that subscribe button. So it's really, really big. And I also did something special. I also textured it. So again, thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for liking and everything, and for your support, because it just means so much to me. I started this channel years ago to help my students become successful in their classroom, and then I decided to put it on YouTube because I knew everybody had access to YouTube, and basically it became its own thing. It started to get more subscribers, people started asking for tutorials and for our help, and then I decided that, okay, well, let me go ahead and help everybody out there, a lot of artists out there. So I'm just thrilled that you guys feel that my tutorials are helpful and that you guys want to see more. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, of course, I'm a full-time teacher, and I am going to demonstrate to you guys how I created this MASH network and also added a texture. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, as I mentioned before, I made this tiny little guy. What you want to start off with is to go into animation. It's a weird place to put a MASH network, but that's where it is. So animation, and then select your object, and you're going to go to create MASH network. This is going to give you 10 copies. It also gives you a MASH node on your outliner. I have my MASH editor selected here. If you would see, just go to your MASH tab right here, and this is where you can activate your MASH editor. All right, so select this object, and what we're gonna do is go in and plug in a random node. So select that MASH network and go to add random node. And this is going to give you random directions. So I'm gonna choose X and Y, but I'm not choosing, X and Z, but I'm not gonna choose Y because I don't need them to float. I just want them to stay on the ground. I can actually go beyond that. The slider only goes to 10, but if I go to 100, type it in myself, I can actually spread this out to 100. Now let's get more little guys. So over here in the MASH distribute, you can see that we only have 10 points. Let's add 1,000. 1,000 subscribers. So let me go ahead and expand this, expand the floor. And I'm going to continue increasing those values. I am going to increase my number of points and add another 0 to it. So that's 10,000. And you can see that they're getting really, really crowded in there. They're on top of one another. So that's just 10,000 points. So let me go ahead and increase this to 250 by 250. And that looks better. But remember, we've only hit 10,000. Let's go ahead and see what 60,000 looks like. Now this is going to take some speed from my computer. It's a lot of points, and you can see that they're pretty crowded onto each other, but that is actually the number of people that saw my stuff and decided to subscribe. That's amazing. It's crazy. And then let's go ahead and increase this a little bit more, my position. So let's go to position X 300 and position Z 300. Again, it's going to take a little bit of time to calculate. And there we go. It's incredible. Incredible. All right, let's grab our mesh. And I am going to go to modeling, UVs, planar mapping options. And I'm going to choose Y and make sure keep image width height ratio is active, and then project. It's going to take a second because we're talking about a lot of mesh here. And if you guys saw my memory, it's like if you heard my fans, it's really working hard. All right, a few more seconds have passed, which actually is not that long, but it is calculating a lot. So let's give my computer, and there it is. Give my computer a break, and there it is. All right, let's go to object mode. Right click object mode, and now we have something that's UV mapped. Next, I'm going to assign a simple texture. I'm going to choose a Lambert. There it is. And with the color, I'm going to go ahead and make a connection with the file. Click on that little folder. Grab my 60K. And if you don't see anything, don't worry, hit number 6. And there it is. So if you want this more condensed, so if you want this, if you want to see more of the lettering, you can always reduce the positioning to like something like 250. So you're going to get more pieces of geometry crammed into each other. So it's really up to you what you want to achieve. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can render this. Go to Arnold Lights, Physical Sky, and then hit render. You can see down here at the bottom that it's working really hard. You can see over here the time. So let's just give it a second, and there it goes. Pretty cool. I'm gonna press escape for now, because what I want to do is increase the intensity of my light. So let's select the dome. I'm going to increase my intensity to about a 2, might be too bright. I'm going to turn on my resolution gate and just kind of place it a little bit better. Something like that. Hit that play button or hit the render button. And there you go. It's amazing. So again, thank you so much for your support, for watching my videos, for liking, and of course subscribing. It really means a lot that you guys are finding my content interesting and that you want to see more. It would be amazing also if you guys could share my videos. I know there's a lot of people out there that find 3D intimidating, so I'm hoping that my videos also help those that find 3D scary and that it's not that bad, that it can actually be fun. It's got challenges, but once you learn how to use the software, it becomes a beautiful piece of art. Take a look at academicphoenixplus.com. There you can find free 3D models, free tutorials, ebooks, and so much more. So academicphoenixplus.com, and there you can find some e-courses. So if you want to dive into Maya and learn about modeling, texturing, lighting, and rendering, take a look at academicphoenixplus.com e-courses. That's another way that you guys can support me. So again, thank you, keep creating, and see you next time.